And she said, "It's impressive. You got him out. You're going to save your brother's life." He was like, "We'll see." He asked her if there's anything he could do for her. She says, "You got enough on your plate." He then asks her if her people are satisfied. She says, "This conversation was important." She says they got the one who made the mistake, Torres. They want the one who saw the mistake, and they want who leaked it to the Crips, leaked the information to the Crips. Um, the first time I watched it, because I watched it a couple times, I didn't catch this, but I the second time I was like, okay, all right, so then the ending is making sense to me. The end of this episode is making sense. Mike goes to see Frank, and Frank tells him, or he tells Frank, "I got a name for you." Remember, he said he was gonna find out, and he said it's Lamar. And then Frank is like, "Lamar, why would he kill LJ?" La, 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 la. And Mike was like, "You're the answer to that." And Mike he tells him, he was like, "Lamar was your plant. You tried to off Bunny." And I was thinking, why are you I mean, okay, I should have more faith in Mike. But I'm like, ooh, why is he telling that? Just briefly. And then I'm like, okay, this is the plan. Um, so he tells him, so Frank says, "How long have you known this?" And he said, "It doesn't matter. It's not rocket science." And he said, "If you want to take another hit at Bunny, so be it, whatever." And Frank is like, he was like, "So you'd be okay if I took another hit with at Bunny?" But this is the face he made when he found out Mike knew. And Mike said, "I don't know. I don't care." He was like, my brother's hanging on by a thread. And Mike really sold it. He was like, "I don't care what you do. I just want peace. I'm tired of this town. I'm tired of everything. I'm just tired," right? Although we know Mike, and that definitely wouldn't be his attitude. But Frank doesn't know Mike like he thinks he does. So Mike leaves. He's like, "Whatever you're going to do, you're going to do whatever. I just want peace in this town." The lawyer calls Mike and says, "Kyle signed the papers." Mike calls Ian. Ian, who is, I didn't realize when I was watching the credits, Ian is an executive producer and writer of the show. I mean, I know it shows on the credits, but I just never paid attention to it. But yeah. Hmm. Anyway, so Mike calls Ian and tells him he needs to get to an address. And he tells him, "You're gonna catch Frank in the act, don't mess this up." And Ian's like, "Bet." Ian's always down. Lamar finally leaves the house and gets taken by who? I was confused at this. Well, I thought it was Frank's people who took him. I was a little confused on this part. They show Callahan getting something to eat, and he's on the phone with